Well, hello everyone and welcome. This is going to be a quick run through of my very first steampunk journal. I'm just going to go through it, give you an idea of what it's like. I haven't practiced or rehearsed, so apologies in advance for any mishaps. This is how the journal is at the moment. It's wrapped in a steampunk piece of cotton cloth, and tied with a leather strap. And also with the journal is this, which I'll show you at the end. It's just a little extra that comes with it, because hopefully I am going to sell this one, because I've got another one on the go. I haven't got room to store them, so I'll just tell you a little bit about this. It's 106 pages, and it's a 9x7 journal. That's inches, by the way. I still use the old imperial. Like America, they do. Now there we have the front cover, which is a collaged 3D canvas that took me ages to do, and I've already done a video on how I did this. If you have a look maybe below, I'll put a link. It's got a leather spine, which is a hidden spine, so you can't see the stitches. And let me see. Oh, the covers themselves are cardboard, covered with tissue and finished with a wax to look like leather. And this canvas is actually attached to the front board. It won't come off, it's glued on. And for those of you that didn't see the video about this, this is built up in layers and finished with textures and stencils and die cuts, a wooden heart and a zip flower, coil springs, all kinds of things. There you can see the side and the top. I haven't embellished this one with lace, because it's more of a masculine gentleman's journal, I thought, although that's not to say that anybody could use it. It's just the style that I decided to do it in. And I thought, first of all, I've done another one which is going to be more feminine, but for me, steampunk conjures up industry, metal, machinery, colours of browns and golds, and so that's how I ended up with that. I'm going to go through now and let you have a look this side. So we open to the end pages. There's the inside cover with a blank label, book plate for you to put your own name or anything you like, really. And it's a vintage map for the first pages. These are the fly leaves. I hope you can see. This is vellum, a vellum page, which is actually covering a photograph, cabinet card, and I've named this gentleman Basil Whitehead, after my granddad, actually, who's no longer with us. But I just thought he looked like the Oxford grad to me. It looks like the Oxford Don, but he's really into science. He's an amateur scientist. He likes to dabble. But during the day, well, let's see, what have I put? I put a little card inside here that tells you about the owner of this journal, Basil Whitehead. He's actually an accountant by trade, but an amateur inventor, and he's 29 years old, born in 1889 in Manchester. It's all fictitious. He's betrothed to Miss Charlotte Henderson, who it was my grandma. That's my grandma's maiden name, Henderson. He was very influenced. He loved to read, and he enjoyed H.G. Wells, Joseph Conrad, Arthur Conan Doyle. He was fascinated by the steam engine, flying machines, travel and science. So I've done a little card there with a synopsis, short biography, and you could do what you want. You could put a piece of plain paper on the back and use it as a journaling card, and that just pops inside there. All the pages have been coffee dyed and stained with ink to make them look aged, and I've also distressed the edges. Sorry, I'm just going to get hold of it a bit better. The next page is blank there for you to journal or put your own photographs. And on the opposite page we have a pocket with movable cogs, and slipped inside there is a journaling card, just plain on the back. It's actually a double pocket is this one, if I can show you. You've got space there, and at a push, oh no, I've glued it down. You've two spaces anyway for that one. And the pocket is made from an old magazine, an advertisement inside an old magazine. And I just thought that this illustration was ideal for steampunk. And the pockets are also attached using these paper clips, rivets or whatever you call them. You know, you can really smell the leather on this book. It's really strong leathery smell. Turn over the page, we've got a blank coffee stained parchment type page, and on the opposite side is an envelope, which is attached by a paper clip. There's a wax seal on the top, and it has a periodic table at the bottom, and popped inside we've got a few journaling cards for you to write on. There's that one as well, and that one, and they go inside, and this envelope can be removed. It's only attached by a paper clip. And there's the opposite, the next page. It's all steampunk illustrations. You can see the paper clip from the previous page just there. And these are papers from a company called, I think it's called Stampotique or something like that. Well, it's really nice paper, but I've inked it and distressed it made it look different altogether. I've reinforced some of the pages down the middle with washi tape. Turning over again the next couple of pages. One's blank. It has stamped image. I've done a lot of stamped images all the way through. They've all been stained and coffee dyed and distressed all the way through. There we have, you can see the distressing and the stamped image. And then here is an envelope attached with a paper clip and also a journaling card there. I just take this off for you. That's one of the envelopes, and it's a wax seal, handmade envelope made from parchment, with a musical design. And this, inside the envelope, is a cabinet card that I made myself, and there's a Tim Holtz vintage image inside there. I like to imagine that this is Basil as a younger man with his dog, and that's the other side. That pops back under there, and then we have another pocket that's actually a paper clip, fancy paper clip, and you can undo this and it opens up for journaling or whatever you like, with electronic images from a vintage magazine, and then some Tim Holtz paper and a metal charm, a little bit of ribbon, and that's attached to the page with the envelope and paper clip. So you can put these wherever you like. I've just put them in for now. There's some quite thick pages in this book too, quite substantial. And there we come to the last page of this signature. There's a stamped image of a Victorian gentleman, plenty of space for you to write, and the beginning of the second signature. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. There's 9 signatures altogether, so I better get a move on. Another stamped image, blank page, and opposite we have a pocket, a notebook inside there, opens up, I've made a notebook, distressed pages, fits inside that pocket, and we've got some metal embellishments on the front of it, the front of the pocket. It's a double pocket, some steampunk cogs, etc. Very thick pages are these. Another blank page for you to write your notes. An old distressed and vintaged envelope, and they've popped inside there. Put it this way around for you. Another cabinet card or some old photographs. I'll just take them out. An old photograph, and there we have the other side. Also we have inside is another old photograph. This was a gift from Stella Jones. Thank you, Stella. I love this one, absolutely love it. It's an altered paper clip, isn't it? It's lovely. So that goes inside this old
envelope. It's not really old, but I've made it look old. It's recycled. But it's actually bound into the book. Oh, now then. Let's pop that back. So, and there you can see the opposite page with some more of that paper from Stampotique. Oh, I'll have to... Stamperia, that's it. I think it's called Stamperia. So, I'm just going to see if I can alter the view. See if you can see it better if I put it further back. No, it won't go any further back. You can tell I'm a genius on a video, can't you? Next page. Nice and distressed looking steam engines. Another page, the same. Opposite there we have journaling card. Tucked behind the, I think that's at the other side of that envelope. And I've stamped an image onto it. And there's also another stamped image there at the top of a butterfly. Distressed all the pages. There's another blank, and opposite we've got some more photographs. A cabinet card, handmade, using tin malts. Found relatives, or something that was called, and lined on the back for you to write on. And an altered paper clip which opens. If I can just show you. There's a clip on the back. I've put a little boy on the front, which could be Basil when he was younger. And it just tucks behind a little, just tucks behind there and opens up. And I've popped some little tickets inside. So that just clips onto the top of the page. And it holds in the cabinet card as well. Cabinet card clips in behind it. So we have another blank page, and opposite the blank page is a journaling card, and that's the end of the second signature. Beginning of the third signature. So you have plenty of space for you to write if you want to. Opposite there we've got another double pocket with movable cog there, a journaling card. I must tell you where I got these images from when I remember. I'll pop it on the bottom if I can't, but it's from one of the very good journaling ladies on YouTube that we all know. I've forgotten the name. My memory's terrible. I'll look it up in a minute when I've finished. There's a metal cog, and we've got a light bulb stamped image. You can see how thick the pages are. It's almost like parchment. There we have another stamped image in a plain paper, and opposite we've got a journaling card. Oops. There. And on the back it's just plain, and that tucks into that balloon which is held on with the paper clip, like so. And we've got some old book page there. Now What have we got next? Middle of the signature, an old map, another handmade envelope. Then we go to the second part of the signature. Big book page, plain page, plain page. Old envelope with a wax seal. And inside is another one of those images from is it the Booksmith? Oh, I shall have to look it up. Curious images. I bought them. It was a download. I think it was a Booksmith. She's very good. I'm just going to take forever to pop this back in with this paper clip. And there's the end of that signature. It's stamped image and a journaling card, time to think, it says. And that's attached with paperclip. So now we're on number 4 signature, which begins with blank, distressed, coffee stained and ink stained page. Plenty of room again for you to do as you wish. Opposite we've got another double belly band style pocket with a movable cog there. Inside is, what have we got inside there? A few photographs, cabinet card, and another one. And they just pop inside the pockets. It's a double pocket, so plenty of room there. It's also decorated with part of an old zip and some paper clips or rivets, I don't know what you call them. Next page, blank on that side, and another altered envelope, and inside is a journaling card made from a vintage electronic magazine from the 50s, I believe, 1955. And I've put some lined paper on the back, and it says believe. Now if you just move that little clip, it opens up into like a little notebook, like so, for you to make your secret messages. And that pops inside this altered envelope, which I've stamped on both sides. I left the top open for you to very easily, when you've got both hands, you could pop in, but not so easy when you're using one hand to hold the book. There we have some paper decorated with old postcard images. And here's the bookmark, ribbon bookmark that I made for the book. It's got its ribbon with keys on it. So, and then on this page is the other side of the altered envelope with another of those images from the Booksmith. Really quirky and
Strange images they are, but I thought they just fit really well in here. And there's the back of it. It's with space to write your own messages or diary or poetry or whatever. Here we have a bird cage pocket with a little nests and eggs journaling card. And the next page, again, one side blank for you, the other side decorated. This time it's a handmade envelope and a journaling card held in with a paper clip. Just let you see. There's the envelope, and I've sealed it. It's not sealed fastened, it's sealed on there, but you can open it. And inside there's a journaling card. There. You can put whatever you like in there. And it's been sealed with a protective coat. There's actually some old vintage magazine paper, electronics. And also tucked in there is this journaling card that I made, which is plain on the back. And they just pop in there like so. And like so. It's not easy with one hand. There we go. Oops. Upside down. I think, yeah. That's right. So that's the start of a new signature, that one actually. So we're on signature number 5. Just beginning. Parchment page. Another double pocket with handmade envelope again. With a seal. And with some ephemera, vintage ephemera inside. Let you have a look. There's one of those little altered paperclip cards inside with some tickets, little cards inside there. That goes into the envelope, but you could use it for whatever you want. If you like the music, by the way, I just thought I'd try it. A little background music. It's one of my favourite types of music. It's Irish, and it's Irish tunes and a whistle. And that's the penny whistle, they used to call it, or the Irish whistle. And that's an instrument that I've been teaching myself to play because I love it so much. The opposite page is another double pocket. Put it that way for you. With stamped images, a little portal decoration,
And there we've got a pocket there, and there's another pocket behind. And then some more journaling pages and an old map. A centrefold of that signature. Balloons and clocks. And there we've got another journaling page and map. Journaling page. Altered envelope. Handmade envelope actually. The seal that pops up. An old certificate inside it. A journaling card. That's a different, opens a different way, that one. The lovely parchment pages of these are just gorgeous, so thick. Now we're on signature 6, just starting here. Stamped images at the top. Another pocket with a handmade envelope inside it, sealed. And this one is cut, lined with vellum on the outside rather than the inside. And inside we have ephemera as a little luggage label and journaling card. And that's the inside of the envelope. So loads of space for your secrets in this book. It's a double pocket and it's decorated with a piece of silk sari trim there. The blue one at the bottom. And an image from, I think it's Tim Holtz Tim Holtz paper, yeah. Next page. Some steampunk bat wings on a plain antiqued page. Oh, another of those altered envelopes that you can pop things in. I've put all kinds of little bits of ephemera in there, and it has a window so you can see what's inside. A little journaling card there, lives in there. Just 2 items in there at the moment. Some images. Centrefold of that signature, reinforced with washi tape as well as sewn in. They're all sewn in using linen thread. And there we have another pocket. Oh, sorry, it's the other side of that envelope. And in there we have a photograph. Tim Holtz found relatives, I think, or something like that. Pop that in there for you. And there you see that moves, and there's space behind it. And plain pages, plain for you to write or stick your photographs. And that's the end of signature 6. We're now on signature 7. That's the beginning, which is a pocket, a corner pocket, and slipped inside the corner pocket, it's a handmade envelope, Basil Whitehead initials. And that opened, it's got a wax seal on the front. And that will open to reveal cabinet card. There. I think that might be Basil when he's older. Or maybe it's his father. And that's the back. Ooh. It's on thick card. And that just pops into the corner pocket there, like so. This is one of those double pockets, and it's got a few cards and interesting little bits and pieces, like so. Tickets, and it's a double pocket, so you can put things either in front or behind. There. This paper's been heavily inked using some turquoise alcohol ink, I think. Or maybe it was Tim Holtz. Every page has been treated. I know it took a long time to do it all, but I think it's worth it because I just love the old look, the old vintage look. I've left these pretty plain now, apart from the stamped images. So there's plenty of scope for you to do as you wish inside this book. And just a few ideas here and there, with ephemera and photographs. Oh, there's another one. 3 children dressed up, and one of these little flip out card. Don't know what you call them really, just got the idea of the internet, of YouTube. Can't remember the name of the person that was doing them. If I remember, I'll put the name at the bottom. I think they're meant to be altered paper clips, but this one I just put it in a pocket really. I've lost my page now. Oh, we're on another signature. I forgot to tell you. We're on number 7. So that's popped in there, and that's just like a big pocket. And we better speed up, it's getting too long this. There, more pages. There's a spread in the middle. More pages, more pages. Handmade envelope again with wax seal. And a little curiosity card, dictionary card. This is held in very tight by 2 paper clips. This another envelope with a wax seal, and it's finished, sealed, and inside it's got the photograph and plain on the back. So these envelopes are made from the vintage magazine paper, and we'll pop that back in before we move on. I hope you haven't fallen asleep with all this music. It's very soothing, isn't it? There's another pocket with another handmade envelope. Gosh, I didn't realise I'd done so many. It's made with some old looking, like an old letter. Side, but they're actually made of card. They're quite substantial. There we've got a steampunk image on journaling card, and another one there, and some craft card. That just fits in there. Oh, and then we've got another one behind that. That one is empty. It's got a seal, and it's made from some old looking steampunk paper. I think it was from Tim Holtz. And that pocket is also made with some music parchment paper. It's parchment paper in style of music. We're getting near to the end now. Here we have the middle spread of our last, I think, yeah, this is our last signature, I think. Yeah, we've got an interesting pocket, corner pocket, I think, is it? Oh no, it's a paperclip one, but there's a card photograph inside, vintage photo, and then the flap of another handmade envelope, which makes sort of a pocket. And there's the reverse. So you could take this out, and there's a couple of ephemera. What we've got inside, I'll just have a look. Just take this envelope out. There it is. Substantial. Inside, the photograph of Basil and Charlotte together. That's lovely. So as I say, I haven't put frills on this one. I've kept it more vintagey, but not frilly. That's just how it felt it should be done. So we come to the end now, the last signature. The envelope just fallen out there. There's something inside. It's a journaling card. Fits in there. Looks like a corner cluster. And we come to the end. There we have it. The end papers and the cover and the back page. And there we have it. There's the journal. There's the bookmark. that's the Steampunk Journal for you. It's quite hefty. It's got a lot of substance in it. 9 signatures. There's still plenty of space to do more decorating if you want. And there's 106 pages, I think I counted altogether. So I wrapped it in a piece of steampunk printed cotton, just to protect it really, and the whole thing was tied with this leather strap, which you could just tie it around the journal itself, like that. Or you can do as I did and wrap the book first in a cloth. And protects it from whatever. I did it that way. Now then, also with this journal, I've put a little extra thing for whoever obtains this journal, because it reminded me of an old book that would be on a desk somewhere. And so what do you need when you've got a journal? You need a pen, don't you, to write in it. So I thought, for a bit of fun, just wrap this up. Just for a bit of fun, and have a look and see what I could find. And I found this. And I thought that's just ideal for what I want to go with this journal. And it comes in this cardboard box, which is printed with an old map. And when you lift the lid, inside we have some brown envelopes and some string. And look at that, a quill pen. I think that is absolutely beautiful. It's a dark red feather. It has extra nibs, 1, 2, 3, 5 nibs. There's a stand and a bottle of ink, or an ink bottle, not with any ink in it. Oh, isn't that just gorgeous? And that is going to be included with this journal. I'll just untie that so you can see. This bit is metal. This is metal. I won't take it out because I won't spoil it. It already has a nib, proper nib in the bottom. There's your stand, there's your bottle of ink. Let me just see if there's any ink. Yep, it's full. The ink's full, so you can start straight away. Put your name in the front of the journal with that beautiful pen. Let me see if I can get you a bit nearer. Oh. There's the pen. It's a real feather. There's the ink. And you've got all these nibs. And there's the stand. I thought that was just fab.
So also that there's a packet of envelopes and cards, craft card, brown, plain brown, and some string. Isn't that cute? And it's all in this gorgeous box that looks like an old map. Look at that. I couldn't resist. I thought, I've got to put that with a journal. So there we have it. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you didn't fall asleep. I hope you could hear me. And I'll say goodbye now, I think. I thank you for watching. And I'll put all the details below as soon as I can. And I'll say goodbye. Oh, and don't forget to leave me a comment or a like if you have enjoyed this. Or subscribe to my channel. It's a very new channel, there's not much on it yet, but hopefully as I get better at doing these videos and things, there might be more. There's a few more journals for you to look through on my channel, but this one is my latest one, which is for sale. It's available at the moment, and it will shortly be going on to Etsy, my Etsy page, which is Angel Whispers. SH, Angel Whispers, and then SH, all one word, at Etsy.com. I think that's something like that anyway. I'll put the link down below. So thank you very much, and I'll say goodbye for now. Bye.